Hey y'all, it's Tuesday, my favorite day of the week. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Hey, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. What's going on, you guys? How are you doing today? Today is Tuesday, my favorite day of the week. And of course, it's yours too. Like, yeah. What's going on? It's your girl. Hey, Teresa and Tracy. I see you guys on here. Happy Tuesday. Happy almost Friday, because in my mind, every day closer away from Monday is a day closer to Friday. So I am so glad to be on with you guys. We got some good stuff going on. Hey, Leisha. I need you guys to go ahead, tag a friend, text a friend, tell a friend. Let them know that the what? Making Me Matter radio show is indeed on the air. And I'm just happy to be here with y'all. How was your week? How was your weekend? We got a special guest tonight, and I will tell you guys all about him. You're going to see us rocking out with him in a couple of minutes. But in the meantime and in between time, holla at your girl. Let me know what city, what state you are in. Let me know how was your weekend. Y'all, I went to go see the Renaissance movie again. Don't judge me. Yes, I did. Because there's some amazing tips that we can learn, all from working hard, all from being a wife, a mother, and an entrepreneur, and all of that. So I need you guys to go ahead, of course, and check it out. So I need you guys to tag a friend, text a friend, tell a friend again. Share this broadcast. We are going to rock out with my special guest tonight, Micah E. Clark, who I am excited about. We're going to bring him in a minute. Y'all know how we like to do with a couple of funnies real quick, and then we're going to jump right in with my guest. And then I got something else to tell you guys. Guess what I did on Sunday? I rocked out and went to go see. Are you guys ready? Patti LaBelle. I went to go see Patti, and when I tell you, it was the best thing. Sean Mills. Hey, Sean. Sean, it's good to see you. How are you doing? How are you doing, Sean? It's so good to see you. I miss you, bro. I hope you are doing really, 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 really well. Tracy says, I was sick all weekend, but I'm feeling much better now. Tracy, I'm so glad that you're feeling better. Thank God for that. I see Alicia on here. I see Tracy. I see Teresa. I see Mylena Dina. And, of course, Sean Mills. Y'all, Sean? I haven't seen Sean in years, and he's genuinely a good dude. And my girl is on, Daphne. What's going on, twin? So, y'all, I got to show you something really, really quick, right? I'm not going to do a whole lot of funnies. I need you guys to know. Let me just show this clip. You guys tell me exactly who this is. Have you seen this before?
Crazy. Don't you understand how important it will be if we can get the Weeble-Fetzer to work? Nobody in history ever built a Weeble-Fetzer that worked. And a lot of people tried. I don't want to have to read the book. Why should I read The Wizard of Oz? I already saw the movie.
Did you ever think you might have a good time reading it?
A good time? Reading? You've been hanging around this school too long. Anyway, I sure know I have. I'm bored, I'm wasting time, what am I doing here? Why do I have to learn all this? It's not very clear. What good is it to me? Oh, what good is it to me? They tell me choose the place to learn what I need to know, but I'm just sitting here while I am waiting to grow. What good is it to me? Oh, what good is it to me? Reading and writing and arithmetic makes me sick. Chemistry, history, it's all a mystery. I don't need no education. I don't need no aggravation. I don't need everything I have to know. I can learn from a TV show. Crazy. Don't you understand how important it will be if we can get the Weeble-Fetzer to work?
A TV show. She doesn't need to read a book. Y'all, Toya, you better wear that skirt. Yes, ma'am. In Jesus' name, rock that skirt, Toya. Yes. Y'all, I had to show you guys that. Liz Black is on. Good to see you, Liz. Liz, did you see that? That was Tisha Campbell. I did not know that Tisha Campbell has started that young of an age. Oh, Teresa Ray said, Tiff, this is you back in the day. Oh, my goodness. Teresa, Lord have mercy. That would be me back in the day. Reverend Kirk Morton, good to see you on. And so what I'm going to do, because it's already 5 minutes after, and I have a confession. I was late tonight, but this is the thing. You guys know when I'm late, I have an excuse, even though there's really no excuse, but it was an excuse. I was driving slow because I bought everyone at the station some chicken noodle soup, and I didn't want, well, I think I forgot the noodles. So chicken soup, and Micah's laughing in the background. And so at the end of the day, y'all, I really thought that I was driving slow. I couldn't find the lid to put the soup. You know what I'm trying to say. Couldn't find the lid for the soup. So guess what ended up happening? The soup starts spilling in my bag. But it's okay, because there's one in a case that's not spilling, and then the one with saran wrap. Saran wrap. So whoever did saran wrap, you should be ashamed of yourself before God, because if it says cling and wrap and all of this and it's not working, we got a problem. I got questions. I'm going to bring Micah in a second. I felt completely violated when I said I'm driving and I'm like, it's not heated up. Why do I smell chicken soup right now? And it's because it spilled, but it's all good. Tracy Cox said, blessings, Tiffany Barker and Norm. Yeah, right, Liz. What had happened was, Reverend Kurt, God bless you. Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year's to you too. So y'all, can I just bring him in? Because at the end of the day, he's back there chuckling and laughing. We got to get some scoop in. Hi, Micah. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. How are you?
I am fantastic. You know, Micah, I should have put my blonde hair on for you today. But listen, I had to work with the wine color because the wine looks good with the pink. And then I said, well, if I do the blonde, then I got to comb it out. It's just too much. I just need new blonde hair. So
you look good regardless. You look good regardless.
I hope you good with the reddish whatever I got going on. Micah!
Listen, thank you so much for bringing me on. I don't take it lightly. Thank you so much.
First of all, I absolutely adore you. I absolutely adore you. And when I tell you that I think that, right, Liz told me to use press and seal. Liz, I'm going to buy press and seal. And if I press and it unpresses and the seal doesn't work, I'm suing for false advertisement. I'm suing. I said, why am I smelling chicken? Micah, you would have been singing, Tiffany, praise the Lord. Don't get upset. There's no reason to be angry. And I would be like, Micah, do you smell this? And you would have said, oh, we worship you, Lord. Hallelujah. Because you just got such a sweet spirit. Micah, tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, definitely. I'm originally from Miami, Florida. Shout out to the 305. Moved up to New York last year. Been loving it ever since. Still miss my car, but other than that, I love being up here. I come from a family of music and ministry, so I've been singing all my life. Got started recording on YouTube and SoundCloud back when those were popping in the day. Better Days was the most popular one from that. Started my artist journey with We Need a Word from the Lord in 2020, followed by At the Cross in 2022. And then here we are in 2023 with my newest single.
Congratulations!
Yeah.
How do you feel?
It's really happening.
It's happening.
That's what's going through my head, the years of working and praying and just lining up how I want my life to go and all this and putting it in the hands of the Lord. It's really happening now. Write the vision, make it plain so that those who read it can run.
Come on with the scripture, Micah. You better come through with this word. Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see how Micah is just so mild-mannered and so calm, and I'm just screaming through the roof. And he's just like, we're going to just come with the word, write the vision, and make it plain. See, I'm telling you, if Micah was in my car when I smelled that soup, I'm telling you, God just proved exactly what I was talking about. God just proved it. So is there a big difference for you being from Florida and being here? Bless you, Deacon Spady and Darlene Gilliam. Good to see you. What's the difference for you being in Florida and here?
Florida, well, I like to make the distinction that I am from Miami and not Florida.
Make it plain.
Two different states in my mind. But needless to say, it is much slower down there. Kind of go at your pace. A whole different culture. Up here, it's work, grind. 8 hours of sleep seems like a 2-minute nap nowadays.
Right.
It's a workaholic culture up here, but you get results. That's one thing I can say. Being in New York, you get results. Florida may mess around a little bit.
You get results. And you know what? Sometimes God will allow you to be in an entirely different environment so that the push can really position you in that place that you have been desiring and where you feel is your destiny. And so it's even though it's a push, even though it's a press, at the end of the day, it's all purpose. It's all purpose. It's all purpose. And
you definitely see that here in my own life. Once I moved to New York, it was just like a rocket ship.
Oh yeah, you hit the ground running. There's no slowing down. Right. What's slow in New York?
Right. And it was nothing but divinely inspired. Looking back at it, it's been a roller coaster, but God has been with me through all of it. So I'm excited for what's happening.
Micah, you want to know why God is with you? Can I be honest? I'm going to say something and I'm sure that I'll get, you need to pray now, Micah. I'm just going to say that. because, we know God loves everybody, right? But I actually think, besides the fact that God loves you, I honestly believe that God likes you. Micah, I think God likes you because you have such a humble spirit about yourself. And I'm going to be honest with you, in this kind of climate, the fast pace, everything is on green, not in between. What's a red light? What does red mean? You know? And coming from Florida the way that you have, there's going to be a balance.
Definitely.
God will honor that. There's people from here that will never make it to where you have, are, and will, just because of the fact that you have that humility. And the thing is, you wear it. You can see it on you. You can see the humility on you. And I'm like, I just want to thank God just for you presenting yourself to be who you are. And I pray that God just continues to open up doors for you. And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. It's good to see a young man that loves God. And it's just like, look, I'm jumping into this pool of faith. And I know God is going to be my life jacket. Right. And I'm just going to swim. Even though I might have to tread and go above the waves and all that other stuff. But I ain't going to drown.
Listen, as long as you keep your eyes on Jesus, that's what Peter missed out on.
Right.
He didn't keep his eyes and he looked at everything else, and that's when he started sinking. But my eyes are fixed and mind is made up. So
Micah, don't do it, because I'll start running around here. And Norm, I'm clumsy. I'll knock over the table. I'll spill all the juice in the food. You thought I spilled the chicken soup earlier. Listen, they gonna leave smelling like chicken soup and be like, how did this happen? Because Tiffany done knocked into them. Oh my goodness. Oh. Micah, you know what? I'm gonna show something if you don't mind. Yes, Sean. Sean said he got me over here about to shout. Sean, I'm trying to tell you This young man is anointed, and you could just feel the presence of God on him. And I'm just grateful to have him here. You know what? Micah, don't kill me. I didn't get a chance to do one of the clips that was sent to me, but I do have a clip of you because I was, running late, and I needed you in the car because when people were in a position of being parked when they should have been moving, Norm,
that could preach right there,
listen, it could preach. And there's a whole lot that can come out of it. There's a whole lot that can come out of it. And so, but I did capture something that blessed my life. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? Are y'all ready watching Facebook? Let's get ready to hear a little shouting from this amazing man of God, Micah E. Clark. Micah, the station owner, when you hit that note, he leaned back and was like, and then gave me a high five. And I'm like, I know. I'm sitting back like, Norm, you see that? I started stuttering, couldn't even get the words out. Come on, Norm. You better listen. Norm, don't get me started. I can't sing, Norm, but we can work something out. That's what auto-tune's for. And then we could have Micah do the real stuff in the background. Micah's like, ain't gonna be no Milli Vanilli here. I don't blame you, Micah. Only authenticity. I know it.
Oh, boy.
Okay. And Norm is gonna work on getting that clip that you did over at Cathedral.
Yes.
Yeah, he's getting ready to work on that now. Listen, Sean said, I'm going to hit him with my shoe. Sean! And let me tell you something. And Sean sings too. So here's the thing. Y'all got an ear for things that we just can't hear. Like me, I'll sing in a shower, and you can't tell me that I don't sound like whatever artist is singing. And so, oh yeah, it's amazing. It gives, I don't know if it's the hollow of the walls, but
reverb.
Absolutely. But everybody around me think I'm tone deaf. I don't know what's wrong with them.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Oh, boy is right. I'm praying for all of them that think I can't sing. Micah. Micah.
I'm trying to be in my good behavior on here. We can't be laughing the whole time. Oh, boy.
Micah, what was it like for you to sing Oh Holy Night live like that?
So fun. That was a funny day. I think that was.
We celebrate Easter as we should.
You said it was a funny day?
It was very funny because I started this song, and this is happening at. Shout out to Liz Black. The hardest working women in radio, period.
Absolutely. Big shout out to my sis, Liz Black.
Liz Black.
Yes.
We were at her variety show that she's doing in New Jersey, and we were recording while I was getting ready to sing the song, and she told me to stop. She's like, "Wait, wait, wait, wait! I'm not recording. Can you do it over again?" And everyone's laughing, and I'm like, "What's going on?" And so I'm starting to sing the song again, and then her husband starts doing an inside joke. So then I lose it. And so what that video is the third time, and I just felt so easy going into it. I like to laugh, as you can tell.
Listen, we've been laughing since you came on. Because first of all, let me just be honest. I'm just going to just be honest with you. I'm not one of those interviewers that like to make people feel like they're being interviewed. I don't move like that because ain't no stiffness here. I'm not a stiff person. And so, yeah, because at the end of the day, why would God allow us to have this kind of platform? And yes, I did hear your music before. And okay, you're from the 305. What is that? Do you know what the number 305 represents? You know, I mean, so I'm nah. Wait, we don't do that here. No, because this allows you to be who you are comfortably. And I'm sure you're going to get interviews where you're going to be like, you might not say it, but you can be like, I wish this was over. You'll never have that problem here because you're going to feel like, you know what? This is all right. I'm just that comfortable. I had somebody come through for the first time, and this was a while ago. And this person said she was nervous. She was going to be nervous. I said, I promise you, by the time you leave, you will forget that you are over here at this microphone with people watching. You're going to think you're having a conversation with me and you. That's how it should be.
That's how it should be. And, you know, being with Liz, you know, she's taught me a lot about the insider. You know, I don't know much behind the scenes, but being with her, I've got to experience a lot. And she always tells me the best interviews are when you don't know it's an interview. And having that firsthand experience with Liz and seeing, you know, always says she's the best person to interview first with because she lets you know what it is and what it is not. So
right.
The interviews, and it's that same type of comfort and feeling that I've had with Liz. It really eases me, and I'm appreciative for people like you, Tiff.
Thank you.
Who set that piece in that you know, let us feel comfortable. Because for some people, it can be very nerve-wracking getting on the air in front of God knows how many people to share your private life or to share, you know, a piece of you. So we're thankful for people like you.
I'm thankful to hear that. That just truly blessed my heart. And I'm honored and grateful to even have you here. But you're special, you know, and I'm going to be honest with you. Liz is nothing to play with. She's a big deal. She's a very big deal. And for her to be able to coach you and give you that kind of wisdom. One thing I do know about Liz Black that you're going to always get is the unadulterated truth.
And she don't like to hear that. I told her she's brutally honest. And multiple people have confirmed that. And she doesn't think that. So, Liz, you're brutally honest.
Liz, you're brutally honest. I got to go to these comments. Liz is brutally honest. And you know
need people like that.
Absolutely.
Sugarcoat you and pat you on the back. There are a lot of people who went to American Idol because they were sugarcoated and weren't told the truth.
Did you ever see that guy that had the white hat on?
Oh, don't remind me.
I'm going to show this video next week just because you mentioned American Idol. And he was singing the song, I Am Your Brother, to Simon and Paula. Oh, my gosh. Micah, listen, you're right.
He had to Liz in his life. Listen, he could have been. Nobody's saying that you can't sing or what. Now, nobody's saying that, but you just need some help. Everyone needs some help in something. You know, I can't dance to save my life, so I need some. I'm not going to go and just start dancing,
right?
Because that's not my ministry. That's not what I've been called for.
But that's good. You stay in your lane.
Stay in the lane that God has equipped you for. Stay in the lane. We all have
the lane that God equipped you for.
All are a part of the body. You are a mouth. You can't be an ear too. You know, gotta be.
You better preach, Micah.
You've been designed and and fabricated to work together. We just have a lot of people who want to be something else, and that's not your calling. And I had to learn that for myself. I had to learn it for myself and learn what made Micah Micah and what was Micah called to do. And once I learned that, I was good to go.
You know what, Micah? What is the most challenging part for you right now with life, the personal part, and then the working part, and then family? How hard is it? Is it hard? Is it easy? Is it manageable?
It is a mixture of everything. With all of that is balance and trying to find the balance. It's like being on a seesaw. There's only this one specific part when you're looking at physics that makes everything balanced. And truthfully, I can only juggle it because Jesus is on board. And I trust him and his guiding. Because if it was up to me, I'd be in my bed and I wouldn't come out. Because he does, you're going, and could be drained sometimes.
Right.
But
right.
In our weakness is his strength perfected in
Talk
us.
real. Micah, it sounds like you legit live the word. Is that what sustains you?
It is. It's all I know. It's what has been instilled in me. Train up a child the way you should go. When they get old, they should not depart. And my family did an excellent job instilling that in me. So now that I'm old, that's all I know.
Wait, pause. You said what? You old?
Now that I'm older.
Do you see? Wait, Micah, I didn't think I was going to have to do this to you tonight, but let me just do it real quick.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
I'm like, you ain't old, but I get it. But I get it. Micah,
yes.
Who is your favorite artist? It could be gospel, it could be jazz, it could be R&B. Who is your favorite? My favorite, I'm going to be honest, so this makes it a little, I love Patti LaBelle, Luther. Those are my top two ever. It's Patti, Luther, and then Mary J. Blige. And when it comes to gospel, of course, the Clark sisters.
Definitely.
And Shirley Caesar, that's it. I'm a little old. Now, I'm old, Micah. I'm old, okay? I'm old.
Oh, boy. That is a difficult question for me. Because
really?
I'm a music head. Okay, and gospel music, okay, it's even harder because then I have like subcategories. But sisters, definitely reign supreme. Karen, Twinkie, Dorinda, Jackie.
Yeah.
Kiera comes right under that.
It's like, how can she not, right?
Yeah, she's getting to watch. I'm gonna date myself here, but her first project came out the year that I was born. So I threw my age like that. I don't like doing it, but I'm letting you know. And so it's kind of always been a part of my life watching her evolve. And she's definitely been a huge inspiration for me.
When I tell you that's
outside of gospel.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy. Wow. Outside of gospel, I really like Brandy.
Really?
Jackson, Mariah, D'Angelo. Yeah, that's where my head is at.
That's a plethora of ranges in sound.
And that's what contributes to my versatility as a singer. That's always been something that I've been very anal about.
Yeah.
Is making sure that I can go in any type of song and be able to do it justice. So having that wide range, and also being in Miami is a melting pot of different cultures. And coming to New York is an even bigger melting pot. So I feel like having those type of diverse upbringings and environments allow me to be versatile in what I do.
Micah, first of all, I'm so proud of you, and I legit commend you. I'm getting ready to go into Micah E. Clark when he was at the cathedral. Micah, real quick, do you feel does it give you the tingle tangles or the like funny feels when you start seeing yourself like doing things like you're doing big things? So do you like be like, dag, this is me?
No, it doesn't hit. It hasn't hit yet. You know, when you're going and going and going, you're just like, okay, you're getting things done and you're appreciative for every opportunity. But I feel like once after the holiday season's over and it dies down just a little bit, and just really sit back and look at everything that has happened in the past year. You know, at the end of every year, I do like a time capsule video, just
Okay.
recapping the year. So I feel like I'm really proud and really thankful and humbled for what God has been doing for since I got up here.
I'm so happy for you. I'm really gonna like support you heavy. My girlfriend said, "Is there an album?" Wait till the questions till after I show the video. And weren't you at the cathedral this day when he was singing? You go to the church, Nene. I know you saw him. And you asking, "Is there an album?" I love her. Listen, we're gonna get into Micah singing at Cathedral International. She said, "I logged on late." That's okay, girl. You get to watch Micah again. Booyah. Here we go.
Celebrate Easter as we should. His death and resurrection is extremely important. But the truth of the matter is, he would not have died had he not been born first. And so I was able to get into the studio a few months ago with David Bratton, and we were able to create an atmosphere that allows us to go back to that moment where history changed forever. Oh, oh.
Micah. Micah, 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 Micah.
Wow.
I'm just going to sit here and just keep hitting the clap button. Oh, wait. The clap stopped. Hold on. Micah!
Wow.
Micah.
Listen, I'm thankful. Shout out to Bishop and Pastor Hilliard for
Yeah, they are amazing. They're good people.
family now. Shout out to the Cathedral family. I'm so thankful for you all.
Let me tell you something. They're good people. Let me tell you something. That's my old church.
Really?
I was a member there for 27 years. From the time I was 13 to my mother pinching me for not standing up for the children's moment, for her running the bishop's office and the youth pastor's office. I won't tell you what she would say, but it was about my behavior. So I've had a nice history there. But at the end of the day, they're good people. They're good people. And so I'm so glad that you had a chance to go and minister there. Because the truth of the matter is, whenever you go out to do what you are called to do, people might say, oh, he came to sing. No, no, no. He came to minister. And so it's a whole different element. A whole different element. Do you know that people, right? Liz was like, come through, suit. I looked and was like, Micah? Okay. Tiffany? He already told you that he was born when Kiara's CD came out. Micah, you look like a whole grown.
Thank you.
You looked amazing. You looked the part, right? You looked the part. You presented God well. Hear when I say that, because we're in times now, people just try to show up. And just because they show up does not mean that they're representing God. And they think that they're doing God a favor when they're not. And God is sitting back like, you got to be kidding me. So thank you for genuinely representing what pleases the heart of God and what moves people to believe that God still exists through your ministry.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Absolutely. Hi, my Ruby is on. My Ruby is on. Tammy Marshall. Hey, Tammy. We got a couple of people on. Are you ready for this? Micah, I haven't seen so many flames in one spot. So everyone is like, yes, with all these fires. Teresa Ray, claps and fire and hearts and 100. Liz Black with the hands up. Sean Mills. Sean gave you fire and claps. That's a dope feeling. And then Tracy said, okay. And then Sean said, excellent. And so we are all rooting for you. Yeah, Liz, let me tell you something. Liz, Liz, he is anointed. Micah, just because, let me tell you something, and this ain't no shade or anything to anybody. I'm just going to make a statement. Look, you laughing already because you like, I don't know what she going to say. But it's the truth. Just because you sing does not mean that you're anointed to sing. There's a difference between a gift and a talent. And you can hear it in how the worship goes forth, in how the people are moved.
Definitely.
And honestly, I've sat and heard people, and you go, oh, Lord, you're going to have to forgive me. Hey, sissy, my sissy Shantae is on. I've sat and heard people, no lie, and said, now you know. At the end, Micah, and I'm going to stop. I'll just say, and you now you know. Because you got to have a heart. Micah, you trying to not co-sign my foolishness by laughing, and I'm proud of you for doing that. Because I get it. But when I say I'm watching you, there's a heart for God. Not everybody has that. And now if you notice, there's a lot of secular artists all of a sudden trying to jump on the gospel bandwagon just to say, and first of all, because Kanye started it, right? Well, to a degree. Kanye came through And I just rolled my eyes at somebody in here. That's all. So Kanye came through, and you see his gospel album was number one.
Right.
And myself, I'm sitting back like, I got questions, because there's so many. You got you, who's going to be on Billboard one day. People like Ty Tribbett, Kirk, that have sown and, have tears, and they don't just sing. These are people that have a heart. Not saying Kanye doesn't, but have a heart for God. And now I just saw that somebody else had said that they're getting ready to come out with a gospel album. And here go me. God, strike it down before it even gets to any kind of chord and lyric.
Listen, people can do anything they want to do. At the end of the day, I'm a firm believer that God is still on his throne.
On his throne.
And you can sing.
Liz just asked who. Liz, you want me to tell you the answer? Let me hit you with this first.
Listen, God, when he selects his minstrels and his voice, there's a lot of people who can put out things and yeah, they may get the stats, the business side of things. They may know how to work it. But at the end of the day, we serve a higher power.
Talk
And
real.
our ministry goes beyond just streams and Grammys and stats, And so as long as God is on our side, not saying that he's not on theirs either. I don't know what they do behind their closed doors.
Mm-hmm.
But as for me and my house, as long as he's with me, I have nothing to worry about. And, the same God that even allowed them to put out a gospel album can go right along and let somebody else outbeat them just to prove a point.
Listen, don't do this, Michael. 'Cause I'm about to ask you for your Cash App so I can give you an offering. We can all go ahead and Cash App Michael on PayPal, on Cash App is out, because that right there is so powerful and profound. And at the end of the day, I think people need to understand they got to stop playing with God. First of all, every day that we live through is a day closer to the end, right? So we live today. Tomorrow is another day closer to the time of Jesus returning. Another day, and another day. And every day as they go past, we're getting closer to the end, whether people want to believe it or not. And so here's when I look at that industry, I have to do the black girl pop. Hold up one second. When I look at that industry, I'm like, don't play with God, because God has a way of reminding you who he is.
Definitely.
He has a way of reminding you who he is. And I think we have to be careful. But when you don't have any conviction and you have no conscience, it's expected for you to come out your face and say, I'm going to drop a gospel album. And Liz just said, yes, Jesus. And then Teresa said, I know. And then Minister Cassandra Foster's on. Hey, Minister Cassandra. And Javon. Hey, Javon. Good to see you. He said, God can use anyone, but so can the devil if we let him. Javon,
That's the truth.
you better say that. I've known Javon for like 20 plus years, like high school. And it's good to see him on here still rocking with me. I appreciate it. And when I tell you, it's so true. And the thing is, you can tell, like there's, like I said, there's no conviction. There's no conscience. There's no spiritual awareness. Well, godly awareness. You're tapping into a whole different spiritual realm when you think that you can, I'm going to say something. You need to pray. Micah, you ain't praying. When you think, go ahead, Micah. Just go ahead and give it to him. But there's no way that you can do a video and do a lap dance on what the depiction of the devil is and do a lap dance on the devil, and then all of a sudden you come out and say, I'm going to do a gospel album and still be the person that I am without changing anything. So you're just being deliberate in operating under a demonic influence to make it seem like it's just okay. But God is a God of repercussion and consequences. And people better stop. Just because you get up and get an award and you get up to the mic and say, I want to thank God. Who's your God? Who's the God that you're thanking? Because not every award that you get came from the God that I knew. But at the end of the day, you serve your father, the devil, and I'm just praying for all of them. But at the end of the day, amen. Micah, I just absolutely adore you.
Listen, at the end of the day,
God
is still on his throne, and I believe that no one is too far that they're not redeemable.
Right.
It's like, and it's those very people that God came to die for. I believe that.
And so you can preach that. You can go out. Do you know who Holy Gabbana is?
I do know.
I absolutely love him. And he actually sent a message and did a video to Kodak Black. See, this is what we're here for. We're not here to tap dance with what people's demonic issues are. We're here to change the nation. We're here to be agents of change. And if we are just being a Christian and call ourselves a believer and nobody is being impacted and they don't feel some measure of God from interacting with us, then we need to reevaluate our salvation and what we stand on, and reevaluate our belief system and why. I love how he's bold enough, regardless who he was, and how bold enough he is to say, hey, Kodak, I saw that video of you, and this is what's going on. I'm here, bro. What you just said, at the end of the day, there's redemption is for everybody. Redemption is available for everybody. It's available for everybody. So you ready for that?
Listen, that's what I've been called for. That's what my assignment is. There are people who need what it is that the Lord has given me. And most importantly, they need him. And I'm just a vessel to be used, and for him to speak to whoever he needs to speak to, however he needs to speak to them. And so my answer is yes. Sometimes I may be, shaken and nervous and not necessarily know what the next step is or, how I get to the next place. But my answer is still yes. That's
what may. It's still yes.
It hasn't been easy these past few years, but my answer is still yes.
You know what? Liz just said that you are going to be at Metropolitan Church in Newark.
No, I am. I'm excited.
Are you excited? I'm going to put up, because you got a few places that you're going to be at. Liz, you're going to be so proud of me, because guess what? Boom! I snatched the dates. I went and hijacked the page and snatched the dates where Micah is going to be at. Yes! December 10th, he's going to be in Elizabeth. Well, that was yesterday or 2 days ago. You're going to be in Brooklyn on the 17th. Wow. Totowa, New Jersey on the 24th. And you're doing something on Christmas Day in Jersey City. And this week, you're going to be at Metropolitan.
Yeah, Metropolitan with Anthony Ponder, and Kim Burrell. I'm excited. I actually got confirmation of that today, and I've been excited ever since.
You are going to be with Kim Burrell.
I'm humbled. I love Kim. Regardless of what anyone says about her, I love Kim.
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you, Micah. I'm just going to be honest with you. Kim Burrell, I don't know her. She's a real woman of God. Definitely. She's got a fire about her. And this is what comes with ministry. Sometimes people can't handle the fire that comes forward. And, at the end of the day, I really feel God when I'm about to say this. Micah, no flame is the same. At the end of the day, no flame is the same. It might get started in similarities. You might have the same lighter or the same color of the lighter. But at the end of the day, every flame that's burning is a different kind of flame. And I thank God that she is different because everybody can't be the same. Micah, what else you got going on? Do you have an album or CDs that people how can they reach out to you?
Yeah, so all of my music currently, it's 2023. All of my music is out digitally, wherever you like to listen to music, especially my newest single, Oh Holy Night, which you've heard throughout this time here. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, all that good stuff is playing on the radio, so you may catch it here and there. Make sure you get it. Make sure you support. Add it to your playlist. Add it to when you're sitting at the Christmas table.
Yeah,
It's just add it. It's a beautiful thing. Shout out to David Bratton who produced the track. Barrington who mixed and mastered it. It's beautiful. But yeah, you can get everything there, and then my socials as well. Micah E. Clark, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, follow. Numbers are important in this day and age, unfortunately.
Numbers are important. Absolutely. Well, I'm not trying to be funny. Everything that God did had a number attached to it.
True. You bring up a good point.
Everything God did was based on numbers. And that's not astrology. That's just godly. Everything he did. And it's super significant. So, Micah, I got to get you back on after the holidays.
Definitely. I would love to.
Liz, I need your permission.
You already got that.
We're going to get you back on here, Micah. Look, you have been the joy of my time tonight. And y'all make sure you guys go ahead and follow. Look, Sean Mills said, I'm already on it. Get it, Sean. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for supporting. You guys go ahead, follow Micah E. Clark. Go ahead and go to Metropolitan this weekend. Go on Friday and make sure you rock out with him.
Yes, I want to see y'all there. Make sure you come up to me and say, I was watching the broadcast. I saw you. Listen,
I saw you on Making Me Matter. Yes.
See y'all in the place. Okay, it's a free concert, so you don't got to spend no money unless you coming over from one side to the other. You know how tolls go. But
how about that?
I want to see y'all in the place, okay?
Micah, and I pray that they come out and support you. I pray that they do. Y'all make sure you do. Big shout out to Micah E. Clark.
Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you.
You are so welcome. So welcome. All right, y'all. My time is up, and I'm going to go ahead and get ready to sign off. And what we're going to go ahead and do is schedule a new date one day soon after the new year to get Micah back up here to talk about how the end of his year went and what he got from the end of the year. The owner just came back in. Lord, I heard the keys. Micah, when Norm comes in and I hear those keys, it's like a whole Color Purple moment at the piano with me. Whoop, time to go. That's my cue. That's my cue. Y'all, Lord willing, same bat time, same bat channel. Norm, isn't Micah amazing? Norm gave you a thumbs up. That's a good thing. He didn't do this. He did this. Micah, God bless you richly. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you more than you can shake a stick. And I pray that we get a chance to go ahead and do this again and again and again and again. I would love to have you back on. So I'm looking forward to seeing you next year. And guys, I look forward to seeing you guys, Lord willing, next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Don't forget to tag a friend, tell a friend, and text a friend and let them know that the Making Me Matter radio show was on the freaky. No, I need a freaky button. I think I'm gonna create one. freaky.
Oh boy, you gonna give me a headache with all this.
Love you, Micah.
Love you too,
Have
Tiffany.
a good night. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Good night, guys.
Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon. You're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.